Hello, I'm Susie Huddleston, the Training Ambassador for Mayflower. Today we'd like to offer you a couple of different ideas to use some rainbow balloons. They're very fun and trendy right now, so we always want to try to stay with the current trends. What we're going to need for this little project is 3 sets of quads. These are all 5-inch, and this has 4 pumps, 2 pumps, and lastly 1 pump. We're going to need 1 air-filled balloon, and with that air-filled balloon, we just want to get a Q260, 160, whatever you have, and just roll up the end of it, and then just give it a knot. And then lastly, what we're going to use is a little bouquet of the rainbow balloons. I've used 2 of the hearts and of course 1 large rainbow. Absolutely beautiful. So let's get started. First of all, we're going to want to take the 4 pump and the 2 pump, line up the colors, and just set them on top of each other. And then the air-filled with the tails, just set it on top, and then wrap this around the base in a figure 8. What I do on one side, I like to do on the other. At the bottom. Now that everything's lined up, I'm just going to take the 2 tails that I have down here, and I'm going to get a star weight and just run my balloon through the little loop and give it a couple of ties just to secure it in there. And I'm just going to lose the mechanics and cut these off. I've gone ahead of time as well, and I've taped the bottom of these 4 pump balloons so that we're nice and safe and they won't pop, and it's going to be much more easier for them to stay alive with that. So this is very cute in and of itself. You can have a couple of these in your department and it will really change everything. You can tear them up and it will look marvelous on it. But if you'd like to take it a step further, we'd like to give you an opportunity to do that. So you want another scrap of a 160 or 260 and some tape. And I'm just going to run this 2-inch piece right along the edge of the seams. And I'm going to tape the end of it, and I'm going to leave a little bit of room, and I'm going to tape the other end of it so that I have an area that I can tie something off with, like those rainbow balloons you saw. So just to make sure that this is nice and secure, I always like to double do. So now I'm just going to create kind of like an H with that packing tape. Okay, so here's my loop. Here's these gorgeous balloons, and they're just going to sit on top, and I'm just going to tie this in using a simple tie to keep it in place. These can kind of dangle down like hair. Looks really cute. Now we're just going to use the final quad and just cover the mechanics at the top. So it just goes inside and simply locks into place. Okay, no matter how you slice it, that's pretty darn cute. Alright, I hope these videos are helpful for you and that you are transforming your world as you know it. Thank you so much for joining us today.